Hi, and welcome to the Late Bloomer live stream today on Tuesday, right after Easter. I hope you had a wonderful Easter holidays and maybe even a small holidays yesterday, a longer weekend. And for that, I thought let's start again, fresh into the new week. And what could be better than talking a little bit about how we can stay focused, how can we start projects, how can we stay consistent, how can we figure out how to be accountable. And today I thought we can kind of like work together. I will get into that a little bit in a couple of minutes, a little bit deeper, just a quick overview of how I think that could work today or what I've planned for today. And that is think about something you want to work about, something you want to get done, something oh yeah, that would be cool. I kind of need to work on that. I need to get ready. I need to figure out something, whatever it could be. Me personally, I want to figure out today or work on kind of like writing a script for a next video, and in general some brainstorming, like getting some ideas, all of that. These two things I kind of want to work on, and if I have still energy and if there's still time, I need to look into taxes. I think I very deliberately put the fun stuff up front, which is not always the correct way, but I think for the first stream, I don't want to work on taxes. So that's not really what I want to do today. And how I've planned that today is kind of like with the Pomodoro technique. What that is you basically set a timer for like 25 minutes. It will look like this, and it will tick down like from 21 minutes to 0. And when the first block of 25 minutes is over, then there will be a small break, like a 5-minute break. And there I will kind of check in with you, check in with myself. We talk about okay, what did work? Could we actually focus? What did we go? Have we done anything? Were there obstacles? Was it hard to focus? All this, like a small check-in, to keep you and me in check, and to check in to see okay, did we actually do something, or did we just watch YouTube videos? Because there will be a check-in, and even if you don't say that in chat, maybe but internally you will notice oh, I actually didn't really do anything, or I got distracted, or I could really focus. I got stuff done. And I think over time, we will get better. And after this 5-minute break, there will be another 25-minute work block. And that will continue. And I think it's like mirroring, we mirror other people. And when you're in a situation where you need to focus, where you need to concentrate, and maybe in general need to do things where you don't need to collaborate, but you want to work, it's easier if you have, I don't know, somebody that does it with you. Think back to school when you've been together in a group, and you did probably also some shenanigans. I know I did. But somebody had a good idea. somebody said something great, or you just all sat together and worked on a project. So let's have a sip of coffee or tea or water, whatever, and let's get ready for our first work session. Write down what you want to work on today. Maybe write down why you want to work on that, why that matters to you, what does it do for you. And if you're watching this later and not live, drop it in the comments. What are you working on? Why does it matter to you? And how does that work for you? And why writing a script or brainstorming matters to me is I want to make another video. I want to have new ideas and I want to express myself. And I want to get on with that. And I want to finish that hopefully today, maybe even during this session. So without any more rambling, let's start the timer and let's start working on something, and we hear each other in 25 minutes. Welcome back. How was your first 25-minute session? I can say how it was for me. I have to be honest, it was a little bit hard sometimes to really focus on my work because I subconsciously knew that I'm streaming. Oh, wait, I need to actually start the break timer. There we go. I think I still got stuff done. I think I was still productive, but I felt aware. And I don't know, let me know in the comments, in the chat, how it was for you, because I also noticed for myself that I was kind of sitting there and felt like I have to get up like right now. Like before, not at all, but now that I can't get up, I really wanted to get up. And I think that's also something that why this works in a way. I think when we're over this kind of awkward phase of being very aware, in my case that I'm in a stream right now, in your case that you're actually watching somebody, we stay focused because we want to stay, we are being accountable. So I think that's why this helps. That's why I think this works. I think it's a classic part to get a little bit distracted. It's a classic, it's normal to zone out here and there, but I think we can, when we figure out more what we actually want to work on, and the more we practice this, being really here in the moment and being together working on something, it starts to feel more normal, I'm pretty sure. So can you tell you what I kind of done right now in my 25 minutes? I already, before we started this, had like a rough idea for a video. I had like the rough idea was there, and now I kind of wrote down like an outline of like different points I kind of maybe want to touch. And that's maybe sometimes you looked at me and I was staring at the screen. I kind of went through all these different points in my head and tried to talk them out in a way, and to figure out, okay, what does that make sense? Do I have enough to say for this? Does it sound preachy? That type of stuff. And I think for the next session, let's make let's keep working on our goal, but maybe depending on your goal, depending on what you want to work on, maybe you can specify some part where you really want to go into something where you say, okay, I kind of want to concentrate on this part right now and put my energy and focus onto that. For me, that will be now like I have the rough idea, the rough following of points already, and I want to focus now more on the intro. The intro and title and thumbnail text. That's kind of something I want to focus on in the next bracket, in the next block of 25 minutes. And that doesn't mean you cannot work on anything out of what you just specified, but it gives you a little bit more a way of focusing, a way of trying to see, okay, what, I don't know, I don't have the right words right now, but it gives you a little bit more of like, not just, okay, I have to work for 25 minutes. It's more like, okay, I will do this now, and more guided. It's a little bit more guidance. I think that's what it is. And I wish you a wonderful next 25 minutes. I hope you can really concentrate, and I'm happy doing this with you. And let's see. I see you in the next 25 minutes. Let's start the timer together. And here we go. Welcome back. How was the second session for you? How you feel? And if you're still working, remember to take a break. That's something I realized right now for myself, that the times I try to use like the Pomodoro technique or something like that, I did not do the 5-minute breaks in between the 25-minute working blocks. And I think I cannot be the only one. I can, I don't know. I feel I cannot be the only one doing that. Sorry, that was like a weird something happening in between, like technical. I'm sorry for that. No, but I think I cannot be the only person that does that. And I feel I done that same thing when I was going to the gym and working out, and you work out between sets. Sorry, quick. I think I forgot to start the break. Here we go. Like when you're, at times I actually timed myself. Like I timed like the 30 seconds in between sets or whatever. Otherwise I lose track of time and I just do whatever, and then I end up having suddenly a 5-minute break in between, and then you're almost cold again, and it makes no sense. And in a way, that's how I approached this Pomodoro technique. I kept on working and making no pauses. But I want to know from you, and also thank you so much for dropping in and leaving a small comment. It made me happy. It made me smile, and I definitely want to do this again. It's, I think, a really good technique, and I'm having fun doing this. I hope also it helps you and makes you better and more focused. And I don't know, look back at your goals you wrote down. Like, did you really focus now more in one specific task? Did that work? I said I will work a little bit more on like now titles and thumbnail and something like that. And I actually did. And this time around, I did not got so distracted by the fact that I'm streaming right now. I'm still aware. It's still a little bit weird, to be honest. It's still in the back of my head. They're like, oh, I'm streaming right now. That's kind of weird. But it got better. And let me know what type of, like, how does this is for you? Did you got more distracted? Did you got less distracted? Is that helping you? And are you interested in maybe doing that another time? Because I think I want to do that at least once a week, maybe even twice a week. And like a little bit more in the beginning of the week to like a check-in to get something done. Maybe Tuesday, maybe I switch it to Monday. I'm not sure yet. Like really like do something really early in the week. Getting together with you, and that we form like hey, let's get together, get something done, get focused in the beginning of the week, start the week right, and maybe something a little bit more on Thursdays, like not directly Friday, but a little bit more like a check-in. Like, okay, you started maybe something on Monday, on Tuesday, whenever. Did you continue working on it? Or is that now a completely different topic you want to work on the next session? Something like that. And for today, I will do like a third 25-minute session, and then I think we'll wrap this stream up. But definitely we'll check in after the 25-minute block again with you to see how it is, to see how you feel. And I think this is a nice way of doing this. I don't know, feels right. And also tell me if you like the background music. I tried to figure out the loudness. I hope it's correct. I hope you also like it. Depending, like, tell me what you think from the background music. Maybe we can keep that one. Maybe we change it up to something else. I wanted to do a little bit more like, yeah, calm but still there, not just sounds, a little bit more music-y. Let's see. And now let's start the third, and for this stream last 25-minute session. We've got this. I know you do. And keep working on your goal, and in the end I will check in and we will keep each other accountable for what we want to do. And I'm hopeful, and I'm glad you're here, and I think you're way more productive now than you've been before. That's my hope, at least. So let's start this. See you in 25 minutes. Welcome back. How was that? How was the third block, third cycle? How are you feeling? Did you actually got something done? Did you feel that? Did you feel more concentrated when there's like when you're hold accountable? How do you work? Maybe you find something new for yourself that works. I felt pretty good, honestly. Like now in the third block, I could focus way more actually on the work. I obviously am still aware that I'm streaming because that is also something I do, something I need to be aware of. But yeah, let me know what you got done, how you feel. Do you feel proud of yourself? Do you feel you accomplished something? Do you feel or do you feel bad because you tried to concentrate but couldn't? Then ask yourself, okay, why? What happened? What breaks the concentration for you? What is that? What has to happen for you to concentrate better? What has to happen for you to feel more accountable? Has there to be more interaction in between? Whatever it is. But yeah, also tell me if you feel better. Tell me if you feel more concentrated, more productive. And I think we are meant to work together, and that does not always work with what we have to do nowadays. And I think these exercises are like a great way to incorporate that and feel like you're in a community, even though you're working from home or you're needing to work for university or you're doing something creative like me right now. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I will definitely do this again, and I hope I can welcome you there too. And until then, continue having a wonderful day. Start the week. Keep this energy that you have right now. And until